What's up, guys? I'm Twitch with Save One More Life, and I'm gonna get exposed to pepper spray. So this is how we're gonna do it. I'm gonna take my own hands with nitrile gloves on, spray some of the OC spray in my hand, and then I'll have water, multiple bottles, on standby, and I'm gonna verbally walk you through what exactly the effects are and then how to properly decontaminate myself from that exposure. You ready? Thumb, corner. All right. So we've definitely gotten the exposure. Now I'm going to do my best to get my eye open, but as you'll see, it's incredibly difficult. The burning sensation is pretty intense, and you'll find that it's very inflammatory if it's good. So let's see if I can get it open. All right, now the tough part. Can we actually render aid with visibility issues? Tourniquet, right leg. It also will start causing inflammation of my sinuses, so my nose will actually start to water. Don't mess it up. Get it right the first time. Remember, you can take it. Tighter than you think it should be. And don't quit. All right, look at the redness. Now, to decontaminate, new bottle of water. Tilt your head to the side so it drips not towards your other eye. Come to the center of the bridge of the nose and blink a lot. This is how you would also flush your eye from any other chemical decontamination if you did not have an official decomp station. Now we're going to go to the next bottle. Do not wipe your eye. It is really difficult to have the self-control to not touch your own eye, but if you do, it makes it worse. It rubs it in. Blink. Now you're going to notice the lingering effects will stay. It does not immediately fix it. Breathe yourself through it. Force yourself to blink. And it'll even start to choke you up a little bit. Now at a certain point, you have to get a cloth or a dry towel, something like that. Do not wipe. Do the best you can to have self-control. I'm going to get a shirt that I've got. I'm going to dab it, and then we're going to rinse it again. So let's go over here. Do not wipe it. Gentle. It sucks, I'll be honest. The type that we're using. Ooh, the breeze is helpful. That's important. Let the breeze get in. The type we're using is Saber Red. It's very difficult to fight through. So I've got congestion now. My nose is running. My throat's a little gooier. This is all on purpose. So if I was to use OC spray on a suspect, not only does it hurt, it's only part of it. The inflammation actually makes it harder to breathe, which is useful if you're trying to run away. Most police grade OC sprays also have a UV dye embedded in there. You probably saw when I sprayed the glove that it was orange. That helps identify somebody later because it's this bright color. Now I'm gonna get another bottle because it's starting to get better. I've got to make it worse to actually get through this whole ride. When you get wet again, it reactivates it a little bit. So let's get another bottle. Still got my tourniquet on to indicate that you can't absolutely fight through it, and your body will prioritize things. This is something that hurts, but you're fighting through it. Push through, don't quit. Dab, don't wipe. Self-control, name of the game. New bottle. Blink a lot. Squeegee it out almost when you blink. Don't touch it. If you touch it, it's going to be regretful. Breathe through it. And it is getting better. Every time I do the water flush, I'm trying to blink and get it in as deep as I can. Even look around, move your eye around. All right, now, as you're dabbing with that cloth, be aware not to reuse an area you've already dabbed with, or you're just gonna put it right back on. So, dab, dab. All right.
Often will just reactivate.
Now what you're gonna find is, when you go to get in the shower later, even after you're feeling like, it's gotten better, you're still gonna feel like you got gravel in your eyes for about a day and a half. When you go to take a shower though, make sure you lean forward, and the first thing you have to do is let the water hit that face, and you've got to blink and breathe, because it's actually gonna reactivate it some. Stand by. And when it reactivates it, you want it to run down away from your body, because you don't want the pepper spray to get to your armpits or your groin or your other eye. So lean forward, let the water run from the top of your head down, so it just falls straight to the drain as best you can. Don't forget to breathe. It's really important. Now, children being the primary point of making this video is really tough, because if they full bore sprayed themselves, this was just a dip of a thumb in the corner of my eye. When I blinked, it ran in. So we still have one eye exposed, but not a full face exposure like you might find. You need a lot of water. I'm talking the garden hose. And you need to start up high, make them lean forward. You're gonna have to force them to do it, and just let the water run. Now, because they're a child, they're gonna have this choking sensation. Not because they're actually choking, but because the inflammation that you're hearing me suffer from right now, it's going to make them feel like they can't breathe when you're dumping water on their face, and they're already in pain. They don't know what's going on. Calm. You have to remain calm. How we talk to people is vital. So if you remain calm, tell them, breathe, breathe, breathe. I have to wash it off. And you have to blink over and over and over. And then a box fan, once you have properly soaked their face, and it takes a while, guys, it's tough. Then at a certain point, you're gonna have to let it dry. So again, talking to them is vital. You're gonna have to make sure that they don't touch it, and that is gonna be the hardest thing for you. It's hard to imagine needing to restrain your own child, but it's for their own protection, the best you can. They're gonna want to reflexively rub it. It's gonna rub it in. It's gonna make it worse. So, put them in front of a box fan, tell them to do the best they can to leave their eyes open. Something I used to do with people that I had arrested, that I had to put pepper spray on to get them to comply. Something I would do is carry a bottle of water so I could start the decontamination process while we were actually still on scene, once they had become compliant. And then I would tell them, I'd put their windows down in the back, and I would tell them just put their face to the wind and blink and breathe as much as they can. And I would even try to explain to them, like I am you right now. I've already been here before. I know what you're going through. I know it's bad, but I also know the way out. So we're gonna hit that one last bottle. Tourniquet is still on. It has not been removed. We're still doing okay. Don't quit. It's important to have the new bottle of water so that you don't potentially have contaminations that you don't want to get in your eye. That's kind of vital. Lean forward, just like if you're in the shower. Tilt your head to the side, come to the bridge of your nose, and blink a lot. And within just a few minutes, I'm pretty good to go. All right, guys, to fight back against death and help save lives, don't quit. Go to saveonemore.life.